Dysfunctional world.
This your boy, King Nova Slayton. This is Nova Chronicles.
Today we're talking about why do men, why do people think they can change their mate? What you think?
So, hold on 1 second. We're going to repeat that one more time.
All right.
So,
This is Dysfunctional world.
this your boy, King Nova Slayton for Nova Chronicles.
Today we're talking about why do mates think they can change their mate? What do you think?
So, the subject of the day, he said about changing mates. And what we talking about, like, when you meet a person, like somebody who might be real aggressive, do you think you can come in and maybe your personality and your loving can make them kind of change the person from being so aggressive? Or if they're very loose with money, bad credit, do you think you can come in and change that? He asked the question, why? Why I think it's because you want it to work. So you find somebody you find attractive and that wants to be with you and only you, in your mindset you feel that way.
I don't think it's just because you want it to work. I think people just want everybody to fit in a box. And everybody don't fit in a box. Because, like, let's say, simple shit. Like, you might like blue, she might like red. So all of a sudden, she trying to get you to wear more blue because that's what she's into. But that's not what you into. You know what I'm saying? So it's just to make you fit in the mold.
I don't totally agree with that. I think that a man or a woman can show you something you've been missing so much, and you feel like it's an opportunity you might not never get that again. So if you get to a guy who has a criminal record, who's aggressive, who might cuss at you, disrespectful or whatever,
punch you, hit you,
but
you,
he give you that business in the bedroom, or something he says to you make you feel very beautiful, and it makes you be in a position you never been before. Okay. I think that will allow you to feel like, well, I can get over the recklessness because it's so sexy. Bad boy is so sexy, or you know what I'm saying? Maybe he'll change if I just show him what he's been missing. Maybe a mom figure or something like that.
Wow. I totally disagree with that. I disagree with that for the simple fact that, like I said, I think people just try to make you fit in the mold, a box. But if you meet a girl and she has flirtatious ways, but when you met her, she was flirting with you, and now you with her, and she flirt with other guys, but she don't want them. She just flirt with them. She's loyal. You really you gonna get an attitude for that? You gonna want to change because you're insecure, even though she ain't going nowhere?
I think it depends on the person. I think it depends on, everybody has their own mindset on what's flirting, what's cheating, what's sociable, or what's not. But I mean, I agree with that part, but it's just like I say, it come back to somebody bringing you something that you feel like you ain't never had before, or something you lust for so much.
Is that what y'all think out there, that you want to change someone because they're bringing you something that you never had before? They fit into this exciting place that you've never been. They give you things, a sensation you never felt, but they have one or two things about them that you don't like. Is it worth compromising? Okay, I mean, that makes sense.
I mean, so let me say it right here. I like to go on a life situation. So you meet a girl, right? I meet a girl who's a nerd. Book studies, don't go out to a club, don't talk to too many people, very shy. In the back of your mind, you're thinking like, that's not sexy. But in the back of your mind, you be thinking like, okay, I ain't got to worry about no dude creeping with her. I ain't got to worry about her being all in other people's business, street fights, late out late all night. So I'll take that and I'll just bring her to my place and just have her wear lingerie, or maybe watch some porno with her or something like that to kind of like make it a little bit more exciting. That's what I'm talking about, changing people. So it's something I saw her that I miss so bad. I miss a loyal woman and a loving woman.
So you want to change a woman to fit the women that you're used to dating?
Yeah. No. You want to take the aspect of the girls you used to date, things that you like, and try to put it into the girl that you date now.
But they're different people.
They're different people, but they have the same capabilities if you mold that into them. I feel like.
So you want to mold your girl?
I think for the subject of meeting somebody who don't exactly be your fantasy or your exact mold of a relationship, somebody you want to be with, then some things you feel like you could fix. You know what I'm saying? I think it get naive sometimes. I think it ain't right for a woman to say, I'll be with this guy who hits on other women, but he just hits on them because she does something stupid.
Lisa, let me ask you a question, Lisa. If you were my lady, and I said, I like the way you move, I like the way you talk, I like everything you do, but you go to church too much. But we pray every night, but you go to church too much. Would you still feel like I'm looking out for your best interest and I want to be with you? Or do you feel like I need to be with another woman that fits this criteria?
Because
a lot of people tuning in tonight. That's what's up.
Yeah, I think my opinion until she responds back is that I think you can give and take a little bit. Like she can go to church when you at work. You know what I'm saying? She can go to church extra or read her Bible during times where you're not around and still get her fulfillment.
Okay. And
still meet you at the same level. I think
I don't think you should mold anybody. I think there's gonna be things about a person that you like. There's gonna be things about a person that you don't like. I think you're going to meet woman A, and she might be exciting, riveting, vibrating, all that. And you might meet woman B after you break up with woman A, and she might be cool, calm, collective, sweet, shy, and you're with her because it's something about her that drew you to her. So I don't think you necessarily need to try to take what you like from A, even though A didn't work, and put it in B, thinking it's going to make the situation better.
I think a lot of people do what I'm gonna call this is the fixer upper.
Okay.
We'll call it the fixer upper.
She said no. If you're really for me, then you'll be in church with me. That's a good point.
I mean, I agree. I don't know. So if a girl go to church all the time, and I go to church sometimes, and you said it's bothering me and stuff that she goes all the time. That's a hard one, man.
Like sometimes you just want her to be at home with you.
That's a hard one. Because I think that a woman should sacrifice to be more with me and go to church more on her own time. Now the biggest struggle is, do he believe in God? Do he believe in whatever religion he's in? If he does that, then why does it have to be to a 10th degree as a person going? Like I go to the gym like 3 times, sometimes 2 times, sometimes 5 times a day.
We'll take you there. We'll take you there.
Yeah.
Let's say you meet a girl. Right?
Yeah.
You meet a girl, and she's in shape, but she's not in shape to your capability.
Yeah.
You go to the gym 3-4 times a week, and she says, babe, I want you to stop going to the gym as much. Would you stop?
That's a hard one. I am guilty of overworking myself.
That shouldn't be bad. God first, right? Church is the only on Sundays, and possibly Bible studies on Wednesday. That's true.
I don't think you should be mad if I go to church with you on Sunday and you don't see me go with you on Wednesday. I don't think you should be upset with that.
That's one opinion.
I think that's a give and take.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't go to church with you Sunday, I should be there Wednesday.
Maybe.
I think that's showing like I do want to be with you. I do want to do things you do, but I don't want to do it as much as you do and exactly how you do it.
Interested in what you're doing, right?
So that's my opinion on that. It's common ground. Like you don't want to drown nobody in your particular
situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or partake on whatever you think how things should be done.
Okay.
I think that's...
You didn't answer the one about you.
Okay, about me.
Yeah.
Working out all the time.
Working out all the time.
If it's like I'm working out 3 times or 4 times a day, whatever like that, and it's a training camp, then I think my girl should fall back and understand that it's a business, a profession. I'm a professional fighter, so I have to continue doing that. But if I'm excessively working out because I got this crazy max I'm trying to get, or this crazy weight I'm trying to get down to with no exact purpose behind it professionally or anything, I'm just trying to do it, then I think it's very selfish of me to do it like that. when you're in a relationship, I think you should take sacrifices. I can go to the gym on my own time, and you can go to the gym me once or twice out of my time. I mean, out of your time, at the most. But you shouldn't have to do what I do. I don't ever ask a girl to run 10 miles like I do. I don't ask a girl to lift the weights. I definitely not lifting what I lift. But I feel like if a woman want to be with me and like my passion, like she likes my passion, then there should be some type of common ground of give and take. I'll take a couple of days off to spend more time with you, or I might take more than that off, a special week for you, just for you. And in return, you do the same for me for something that you like and I don't like so much.
Men want women to be all in, but they're partially not fair. I think we both should sacrifice something equally.
I don't ever think it's going to be equal.
Why?
Maybe 45, 55. Maybe 49, 51. But I don't ever think it's going to be equal.
Why?
Because I don't think the understanding is ever equal. I don't ever think the compromise is very equal. I think in relationships, sometimes the thing that carries you over, this girl has a lot of trust and you have a lot of understanding. And put them together, they work.
Trust and understanding?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I think somebody has more drives harder, driven. And this person right here may not be as driven, but they have
good work ethic?
Something.
Okay.
To connect.
The person that's driven will motivate the one with a good work ethic. The one with a good work ethic will fall off or tend to rub off on the one with. Okay.
So, I mean, I don't think it'll be 50-50, especially since women value different stuff than men.
Okay. Check it out. So, same scenario. We'll use this scenario because she's speaking back. So, you're with Alicia. She's a church-going woman. You're a professional athlete. You go to the gym 3-4 times. She go to church 3-4 times.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So let's just say she takes into working out with you more often.
Yeah.
You take in going to church for her more often.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be a 50-50?
No.
Okay.
For the simple fact that, like, unless we doing the same amount we doing in the gym as in the church, well, you can't calculate them numbers perfect. Sometimes what church is an hour and 30 minutes. What if I ask you to work out for 2 hours? Like, that's not 50-50.
So you're looking at the actual breakdown of the
That's what I'm saying. When you break down everything, time, effort, it don't take a lot of effort if you off and you with the woman you with. You're not going out of clubs anyway to go to church and sit next to her. It's not a lot of effort. It's just like, are you lazy or you don't believe or you just don't care? It's not a lot of effort. But it's some effort in getting you up on that treadmill when your legs hurt from working all week or something else. So I don't think that's 50-50.
When they make it a 50-50?
I mean, 50-50.
Not looking at the little
a give and take compromise. But I don't think it's, I mean, you gotta understand something. Like, sitting in church is just a mental, spiritual thing. It don't take much. You can be tired with church.
That's fine. She said, that's fine. I'm an athlete, so that wouldn't be an issue for me. Okay.
See, okay, so let me ask you a question. Because she's already an athlete, she go to church already. How much is the sacrifice for that to go for her to work out with me? Versus, is it for me to go to church with her if I'm not that deep in religion as she is? See, that's not 50-50. It's a compromise, but not 50-50 because she's doing something she already do. Right. But she kind of gave me to do something that I normally don't do as much.
Okay, I see that. That wouldn't be 50-50.
I mean, it'd be close.
That'd be her giving her 35% because she already does it.
Already does it.
And that'd be you giving your
65
because you don't do it at all.
Not really even 65 because I do go to church.
Okay.
I probably don't go as much as she does, so it's not like I'm oh man, at church I'm killing myself. So I mean, I think I don't think it's 50-50 though. Somebody's sacrificing a little bit more.
A little more, okay.
Because even though she works out, she's sore that day, and I want her to really work out with me, it might not be as fun as she's inspired to go. If I'm sleepy and I had a rough night, and I got to wake up early in the morning to go to church, it's not going to be like just I'm prepared to go. So at some point, the percentage is not going to be 50-50, I don't think. somebody gonna have to give a little bit more on that situation. But the beautiful thing about relationships is you have opportunity for the person to give a little bit more the next time. I don't really want to go out the salsa night and you out there salsing your legs off that night.
50-50. Okay.
Somebody always had to give a little bit more sometimes.
So I guess the overall question is why do people want to change their mate?
Because when you are in hell deep fire, right?
Okay.
When you are in the worst you ever been, when you come out to level ground, you will take garbage. Because at least it ain't burning you up, it ain't killing you. It stinks a little bit, but you can make it work.
Okay.
You say to yourself, about to throw out the eggs, it won't stink that bad.
Right.
But the whole thing about it, though, is, you know what I'm saying? Just because it ain't the worst, it might not be the best either.
That's true.
So that's why I think people change.
Lisa said she only go to church for 2 days, but it's not the same as you working out every day.
I mean, let me ask you a question. So I work out every day. You in a relationship, I work out every day.
Right.
If I were to wake up early before you got up and worked out,
Would it be a problem?
and I was home, by the time you wake up, you got breakfast in bed. You didn't work out with me, but I worked out. Would that bother you? Let's say you read your Bible and I'm knocked out. I wake up.
There she goes. If you marry the person you really want, instead of settling, you won't have to change that person.
I
agree with that.
I kind of disagree.
I agree with that. Why do you disagree with that?
Let me see why you agree with that first.
Because if you marry the person that you really are meant to be with, their faults become something that you don't even worry about no more. They're not like, okay, this is what I'm saying. Everybody has faults.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has something about them that you don't like, that you wish you could change or whatnot. So, if you marry this person, right, that means you're agreeing to take an oath and a code or whatnot, but you're agreeing to accept this person for everything that's good and bad with them. You're married to them. This person you're going to spend the rest of your life with. So whatever they got going on that's bad, you accept it. Whatever they got going on that's good, you accept it. You just have more good times than bad times.
Well, I agree and disagree.
Okay.
I agree that you won't have to change. That meaning like something that has to be done. But I disagree that there won't be change. Because I feel like things can always be better.
They can.
And I feel like when you marry with somebody, then that's another level to what you've been used to. So there will be changes within lifestyles, tendencies, and everything. Because once a woman moves in with you, if you're not living with them already, you can't leave the toilet seat up and everything.
People change regardless in relationships.
Yeah.
They do. That's true, Larissa. They really do. But okay. This is what I'm gathering from you. If I gotta use a simile, you're treating relationships with women like a race car. Okay, you got brand new tires on there. You put Nas in there. Everything is top tip. Now, when you step on that gas, you win. But it never stops you from constantly improving that vehicle to keep it in top shape so you win the next time.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you treat this relationship thing.
So what's marriage compared to the race car? Is that like a Volkswagen?
No.
Or, I mean, what is it?
I mean, a marriage could be a Ferrari. A marriage could be a Lamborghini. A marriage could be a Pinto, or you know what I'm saying, beat up Nissan. It could be whatever you have your marriage to be. Like both of my marriages, if I must speak on them, both of mine I would say were runaway trains. You know what I'm saying? It looked fun at first. It was all good when I'm riding the train, but when I lost control of that motherfucker and I couldn't stop it, it wasn't fun no more. I need to get off that motherfucker. So that's how I look at my previous marriages?
Well, I'll take this right here.
Okay.
If I meet a girl out there, then I meet her knowing I'm not perfect, and I don't want her to sacrifice everything she have to make me comfortable or make me live the same life I've been living.
Okay.
I like a woman to elevate me and make me better. I like to elevate a woman and make her better.
Okay.
And the definition being better is changing. To me,
Improving.
changing still. You're not the same as you used to be.
Better is changing. Better, okay. Better is changing. We'll go with that.
Worse is changing too.
Okay. Either way it goes, you change it.
So in marriage and stuff, that's a grade up. That's a level up. So I'm thinking like that's a change.
Okay.
Because I promise you, if any man think he gonna be the same way when he marry you as a relationship, then he don't have optimism about being better. It's something that you have not been doing that you want to do better in the wedding. Something you want to say or something how you want to be to change it a little bit. It might be just I'm gonna start doing this a little bit better or this a little bit better. It ain't got to be nothing serious like cheating or anything, but it's something you want to do better. And a woman should be the same way. It's something I'm finna give this man that I ain't gave this man yet. If we already having sex, we already moving in the same place, it's something I'm not giving this man that once we get together, things gonna be a little bit different. If it's not, then why don't you just be boyfriend, girlfriend?
Yeah.
If you gonna stay the same boat.
Yeah.
But when I walk down that altar, I'm like, hey, this is gonna be a little bit different.
So you want a new trick every night?
It's not even a trick. It's just the fact that I'm accepting that I have to improve.
Okay.
Because believe it or not, I think the game gets faster. I think the situation gets faster. So it's something I have to improve on to make this work now.
Hey Tony, sorry that you're late. The discussion tonight is why do we try to change our mates? And so far we've come with the stereotypical, no matter what, we're going to try and make our person better for our own personal fulfillment. But some of our tune-inners, they say this should be an equal compromise. They say that if you marry someone, that you accept them and you don't have to change them. What's your thoughts? See, Rick could answer that. He's been with a person for a long time, you know. Rick, did you have to change her? Did you feel like you needed to change her moving forward in your relationship?
I think my opinion is that both should change.
Both should change. Okay.
Because if you go into marriage just like you're in a relationship, what's the difference? Like, why even get married, dude? It's the same thing. Just to have that paper, that's cheesy. Just to have that ring, that's cheesy.
But that paper and that ring means so much more.
In the public,
No. When
institutional,
when I talk about people getting married and having that piece of paper, this is what I mean. If your mate was to die, you get to say so in that person's funeral arrangements and stuff. Now they family, none of that. Everything they have that is theirs is yours. You don't have to fight the family and say, I want this, I want that. Well, you never married them, so you don't really get entitled to shit.
So that would change.
That's one thing that changed.
Let me tell you like this right here.
The second thing that changes is that you and that person become one. Y'all grow in this relationship together.
Thank you, Tanya. That's what I was trying to say. Somebody should want to change for the significant other. And then even when, like I say, it's levels like when you boyfriend and girlfriend, it's something that's not perfect, even though you say, I want to marry a woman.
Nisha said you can't force change.
You can't force it, but somebody should want to change to be better, right? Oh, I didn't know what the emoji was. Okay, so let me get back to Tanya. So this is what I'm trying to say, like, everybody in their comfort zone. They feel like everything's good and everything's great. So when you get in your comfort zone and everything good and everything great, you haven't even faced the next level of
Life.
Challenges. Marriage is going to bring so much more challenges than you have when you're a boyfriend and girlfriend. Not going to be the same. You think you're going to be the same. So You can't just walk out the door and say, I'll holler at you later. It don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? So with new changes come new challenges. New challenges. Yeah. So
okay.
you have to adapt to them challenges.
Okay.
So
you can force change, but the resentment afterwards is usually unbearable. This is true. This is true.
But we're not talking about forcing change.
I mean, but you are in so many ways.
Then you're not forcing change if both people know they want to be different. And that's why I say different better.
Okay.
Like, I know for a fact I'm a prideful person. Look, I'm very prideful of everything I do. But I know there's some things I need to get better at that I can't do by myself. And I need to get better at not as an individual, but as somebody in a relationship.
As a team.
So that woman should bring that out of me. I forget a lot of stuff. Why can't that woman come along and help me not be so forgetful?
Be your new memory bank?
Not really a memory bank, but recognizing that, you know what I'm saying, that's an issue I had that she might not have.
Okay. You can want the same goals, but not by the same cloth.
Break that down right quick.
Break that down, okay. It means you both can want the same thing,
Yes.
but maybe it's not meant for that. You might be velvet, she might be leather. That shit just don't work together. Y'all want the same thing, but no matter what, those two things don't work together.
I mean, that's a hard one for me because I'm a Taurus. And Taurus are bullheaded, and we would try to make that leather and that silk work together if it kills us. We would try to defy the odds. So I feel you on that. I guess that's how people take it. If you got that mindset, that's how it's gonna be.
I mean, okay. Let me not be pig-headed.
Yeah.
Change is good either way it goes. You know what I'm saying? You should want to change for your significant other, but at the same token, you shouldn't have to change for your significant other. Can it be forced? Yes, you can force change. But like my brother Rick said,
It shouldn't be forced though, man.
but if you force it, it's not gonna work out. It's like
I
trying to
agree
take a
with Rick on
triangle.
that.
It's like trying to take a triangle and push it in a square. It's not gonna work out.
I agree with that 100%.
You know what I'm saying? You can beat it up long enough, it might fit through the hole eventually, but it's not gonna go through there the proper way.
I mean, I think Rick 100% right, but some people do act as forcemen very good. Like they really take it as
Right. Change is not always good. You're right.
I mean, yeah. Like I said, he changed for worse better, right?
I mean, okay. I guess this whole topic came about because sometimes we as men or we as women in a relationship, we want better for our mate, or we want them to be something that
They
they're
may
not.
not. They might not be.
Be something that they may not be to suit or fulfill a complete woman to us. Because a lot of times, when men are young, men do this a lot. I don't know, I can't speak for women, I'm not a woman, but men do this a lot. Men will find women that fit each need or each desire of his and have that many women to complete just one woman.
Well, yeah.
So, where he's coming from, he's trying to say, maybe you should take some of these qualities that you like from this woman and try to instill them in another
In a
woman,
woman.
so that she can be your complete package.
Yeah. So.
Worse can be refreshing. Yeah. So
So let's break it down to specifics. Like, if you meet a guy out there, women, who is a gangster, and he just does everything else good for you, do you think you can make him get past that pass or not? Or you think you can make him?
become an upright standing citizen?
Yeah.
No.
What if you say he only hustles because he need to pay for this and pay for that for his family? Would that make you feel like he could change if he had a better job?
Well, I mean, yes, because it all depends on what a person's hustling for. Like, if you hustling because you want to be the man one day, then no matter what you do, he's never going to want to change. You can send him to prison, he going to get out and still do the same shit. If you got a dude hustling because his mom needs surgery, his son needs some shoes, his wife needs some, you know what I'm saying, whatever medical attention, then yeah, he could probably be reformed. Some of us are Canadian, and we don't understand your accent.
Know what I was saying about that though? I'm finna break it down here. So say you hustling to take care of people in your life, for surgery or whatever.
Okay.
Do it not give you a mindset that maybe every time times you get rough that way you're gonna run back to?
It is a easy way to get money, but the price,
Easy.
it can be easy.
It can be very, very, very costly too.
It can be.
And it be very stressful on the family now. Because everybody's at one, right? When you married, it's one.
Yeah.
When you relationship, that's one. So they come shoot up to your place.
They shoot up her place. Yeah.
They shoot up her place.
Yeah.
But it's just one time I just need this money to help out.
Yeah, you read that one. That's a long one.
If your spouse won't change, isn't willing to work on improving your marriage, or won't seek help, you may be on the path to divorce. Except that you can't change your spouse. You can only change...
Uh-oh.
Oh, go back. You say more. You can only change yourself and your own reactions. Changing your own behavior may trigger your spouse to want to make changes. I agree with that. It should, but it don't always.
No.
But like I said, go back to like, what are you looking at the person? Like, the first thing I look at is, are you ride or die with me? Do you believe in me? And when you believe in me, then you know if I make a mistake, then you know that I'm going to bounce back tenfold. If you have faith in what we have together, you know that we can get punched in the lip, but that lip going to look a lot better even down the line than it looked before we got punched. If we got faith together. That's the number one thing I look for in a relationship with a woman, that do you trust and believe that we're going to make this work or not? If you're not, then all this stuff that we talking about, shoot, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Anything can happen because, I mean, you don't have no faith. But my mindset is like, those are the cement things I look for in a woman. Like, how strong is your backbone? How strong is your will to survive? Because the worst thing in the world is to sleep or hang around a girl that you feel like could be out the door tomorrow. Just like that.
Yeah.
So that's my opinion on that subject. Like, change can happen for anybody who's willing to do it, who got the work ethic to do it and want to do it. But if it ain't in they, what the word is, genes to change or wanna bend over back for you, knowing you can do the same for them, then it's kind of useless.
It'll be one-sided. It'll fall back on your. It won't ever be 50-50.
Especially if you think you're perfect. If you think you're perfect, that's going to be bad. Because you can have perfection within yourself, but in a relationship, you got to start all over. You're a baby. But this is our subject for today. We're talking about changing your mate to see if they can.
I love all the feedback. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is Dysfunctional's World.
It's your boy King Riseofaceonova Slayton, Nova Chronicles.
And we signing out.
Peace.